Good afternoon. My name is John Andrews. I'm with Andrews Energy Services, and I'd like to introduce to you or talk to you a little bit about this multi-completion hanger system that we developed. The system originally came to life as a temporary system that was designed for a customer up in North Dakota that ran a lot of ESPs and were constantly having to stop in the midst of running the ESP for weather or problems or whatever. And what was happening is they kept having to cut the wire, put the wire against the pipe with bands, wrap around the pipe and land it. Problem with that is when you come back, now you got to put a splice in the well, and that's problematic, and they were looking for a solution. So what we designed was this hanger body that is a side door hanger body. And you'll see here, it has a door here. It also has a door on this side, and I'll explain the different things that it does with the doors. But the original concept was to take the wires from the ESP and make it pass through the hanger without having to cut them. So what we did is we developed a compression seal with backups that you could take the jacket off of the ESP wire, put the 3-strand wires into the seal, close the door, and once you close the door, you were able to hang it inside of your hanger, your bowl, and you would have 100% well control without having to cut the wires. That has helped one of my customers a lot because they've been running it now probably going on 4 years, and they probably got 300-400 runs with the system to date. So what we did is we took the system and we brought it to where you come all the way to surface now. You used it when you ran it for an ESP. Now if you want to use it at surface, it's a concentric system. So we, at the surface, will splice onto your wires. This is a 5,000 volt TEC cable that is stainless steel wrapped. It is sealed here with a pressure seal, and this is actually compression spliced in the vertical position onto your ESP cables coming from the well. And they would now go through the hanger body, and then they would be sticking straight up out of the top of the hanger body. And this is going to be your penetrator. And the good thing about this system is once you land it as an ESP, the head and the hanger body work together as a component. There's a compression seal here. You can run this with a single cap string. You can run it with multiple cap strings. If, let's say, you wanted to add a gauge in your well and you didn't plan that in your tubing head, well, all you have to do is change out the seal and these inserts here. Now, instead of having a single compression seal, which would be for a single cap string, if you ran your different seal, you could have multiple cap strings on one side. Your advantages of not having to build more equipment, these are not expensive compared to what the hangers are. And you can be doing this in the field. So once this is set and you're completed and you're pumping ESP, let's say 6 months, a year down the road, you're producing a lot of gas. Well, now you're going to change this well to gas lift. Well, when you pull the system, you can use the hanger and the adapter for gas lift. Basically, all you're going to do is change out the seal, and you're going to change out the inserts. You're going to get rid of the ESP setup, and you'll go with gas lift. So now if you need dual cap strings, you'll dress it accordingly, and you can use the same hanger and adapter for your gas lift. If you decide down the road and your artificial lift scenario changes and you have to go to rod lift, okay, you can either utilize this hanger, but most people want to use a tension set. So you can change out this hanger because we do actually have a tension breech lock hanger that fits the same adapter. So now you can still utilize your equipment that you originally purchased with the well to do multiple scenarios through the duration and the lifetime of the well. The cost savings of not having to buy a hanger and adapter every time you change artificial lift scenarios over the life of the well, it could be substantial. You could save anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 just on surface equipment per well. Now, the utilization of the price savings really comes into effect when you start with pressure completion. This system is pressure rated for 10,000 working pressure, okay? At ESP, it is rated for 5,000 working pressure. Let's talk serious about it. It's a good system. Thank you.